Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lacey and I am the owner of Milky Candles. As you know, I've cut my hair because I got so tired of having it long and heavy and in my face and having to feel like I have to preserve it so much and yada yada yada. And I've gotten some questions about doing a video about my updated hair routine, and of course, as products have not really changed that much, it's still inspiring, I think, for others who want to cut their hair, so we're gonna do another routine. So I just got out of the shower and I shampooed with the TGIN shampoo, and then I forgot that it is the beginning of the month, which I normally will shampoo with Head and Shoulders. So I went ahead and double shampooed with Head and Shoulders. And you guys are used to this by now, but I also used my Nourish Spa conditioner from Trader Joe's. This is like $2.99 or something like that. It's the best thing ever. It's got such good slip. I use this, I brush through my hair to detangle, and then I actually just leave it in. The gel that we're gonna use is the Eco Style Crystal. This is just the one I've been loving lately, and I have another one here because these are the small ones, and this is almost empty. So I just work in halves. I did that even when my hair was longer, and my hair is still pretty wet. So I just section off a little bit, try to make it a straight line as possible, pin the rest up, brush my hair with my Denman brush. I've taken 1, 2, 3 rows out of my Denman brush. Please do that with care. I hurt my finger pretty bad. And then I put a pretty good amount of gel in my hair. I'm never shy with gel. I go ahead and just distribute the gel, and then I start shingling. So I don't like my shingles, that sounds kind of weird, but I don't like my curls to be super thick. I like them a little bit smaller, so I'll usually I'll go down, and then I'll feel like, oh, that's a really thick piece, so I'll kind of just go horizontal and break them up into small pieces. This will start to curl up on its own. It's just really heavy, and the back of my hair has always been a little more straight than the rest of my hair. The very back and the very front, everything in between is super curly. So I just kind of encourage it a little, and then I throw it to the back. I just got gel on my microphone. So I'm taking down more hair. And because this is a longer piece, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put half of it up, work on the back half, and then work on the front half. And this seems like a lot, but once you get the hang of it, it doesn't take long at all. Not longer, I feel like, than any other style that I do. This is actually the fastest. I've seen people who, I'm trying to pull. We'll throw that back and we'll bring the rest down. This is the first time I've ever done like a hair routine with a microphone, so I hope it's sounding okay. I've seen people who make comments on my videos that are like, it's a little too stringy for me, like, no thank you. The reason why I do my hair like this is because it's easy to consolidate in styles, and I actually find that I have less frizz for longer, which then means I have less tangles, which then means I end up having less breakage. So yeah, if it's not your favorite style, then I wouldn't click on a video that has shingling in the title. Another piece. Kira is dreaming back there. We're gonna put this piece up. And I think the hardest part about doing my hair now that it's shorter is I used to be able to throw these pieces up and they would stay, and now they don't. So I just have to like tuck them under the clip or do something similar to that. And I'll throw it back. The front is a little more dry just because I did my makeup before doing this because I knew I was filming. The front pieces I do typically, I like to I have a towel down here and I try to get the excess product off my hand. I do like to encourage the curl by twisting my hair. And then the further back towards my ear, I just shingle again. Some of these larger clumps of gel, I do like to just try to rub away. Oh my gosh, can you hear my dog snoring? So it's the day after the 4th of July, and the fireworks scare Kira more than anyone, but then the fireworks also scared Roxy, which then Penny and Roxy sleep together. They're like a little duo. And so then Penny couldn't sleep by herself, so we had all dogs sleeping with us last night, and I pretty much got no sleep. But I'm glad that they did. I'm glad that they did. All right, so I'm starting in the back this time. There's no rhyme or reason to which area I start in more. Or, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. This piece can be torn into two, not torn, that sounds bad. Okay, and then I'll do the front. And then just work my way back. I don't know, sometimes you just go with the flow. You go with the flow. So it's Tuesday. I normally do my hair Sundays and Wednesdays, but I'm on summer vacation right now, so I don't necessarily have a schedule to my life. And again, I told you that I shampoo with Head & Shoulders once a month in the beginning of the month. Usually on those days, I will also deep condition with Mixed Tricks Deep Conditioner, but honestly, I've gotten lazier. So I can't be bothered to deep condition right now. If I do deep condition, I deep condition in the shower and I don't get out and sit under my dryer and then get back in and rinse it out. It feels like too much for me lately. So I actually will, I'll just put it in while I'm in the shower. I'll do everything else. I try to make that my long days. So if I need to do any other maintenance, if you know what I mean. And I'll usually sit there and kind of brush it through with the warm water because I need heat to help my deep conditioner penetrate my hair. So I'll just put my brush under warm water and then I'll brush it again and under warm water and brush it again. So that's usually how I do my deep conditionings lately while the deep conditioner is obviously in my hair. Okay, this gel actually might be able to carry me through this whole side before I open the new one. I'm gonna wipe my hand before I curl this. I do shampoo my hair twice a week because look how much product I'm using. So I need to get all that product out twice a week. I use as much gel that feels like I'm really just coating my hair. I have a lot of loose pieces that I need to find and gather. Okay, and then we have this top portion, and this top portion I kind of like to spend a little more time on massaging the gel in because I have a lot of like teeny tiny loose hairs up here. Sometimes I'll feel a big chunk, so I'll be able to put 2 fingers through, like if it's a really large piece. And sometimes that takes a little bit of time. Only when it feels right, though. I don't do it all the time. Okay, one side done. I don't know how long that took. I will check the camera though, but it probably took me like 10 minutes tops. We're gonna move on to the other side, and I'm probably just gonna speed through this so that you can see what's happening and I can just get the job done. When it comes to where my undercut is, I try not to put too much gel there because, you know, normally I would be concerned about the nape of my neck, but since my undercut is technically like where my hair ends, I have found that oftentimes I'll see a lot of like gel buildup. That was not successful. And I obviously don't like the way that that looks, and the only way to get it out is to kind of like pinch it and pull it to the end of the hair. And that just makes my hair really frizzy, and I hate that. So I try to avoid having too much gel essentially on the end of wherever my hair ends, the nape of my neck / my undercut. Because, you know, the gel sort of is like glue, and once glue hardens, if there's too much in one spot, you can see it, and that's how gel is too. So, just a little tip. Quick question, if you're with me here. Sorry, I said quick question and then I didn't ask a question. How are we feeling about our hair length? Are we hitting a hair goal that we have felt like we've wanted to hit for a long time and we're excited about that? Are we in the same position as me where we hit a hair goal and then we were like, damn, this is a lot of work and I'm ready to chop some of it off? How are we feeling? I know how some of you are feeling because you let me know, but I'm always interested in hearing lots of voices in the comments and seeing what people are thinking. Another sidebar, I normally do my hair before bed because I hate my first day hair. I feel like it's just the style hasn't really set, and therefore, but you know, I hate having wet hair, so I hate it when it touches my face. I feel like my hair is not the best on the first day because the style hasn't really like set, and it's really just doesn't look, it's not the vibe. You know, there's an energy to it that I don't appreciate on the first day. So I don't usually do my hair early in the day like this. So I'll just throw it up in a bun and wear it like that all day, or back in a clip, which has been one of my favorite hairstyles lately. Let me know if you want to see a video on the hairstyles that I've been doing because I've found a couple that I love and will stick to, most definitely. One of them is kind of a repeat. From my early natural hair YouTube video days. Do you guys remember when I did my dry wash and goes? I haven't done a dry wash and go in so long. I wonder what it would be like to do a dry wash and go now. I found that it just was really like flaky towards the end. Like when I first started doing dry wash and goes, I loved them, but I felt like my hair just started reacting to it differently. I wasn't really doing anything differently. But I was looking back at some old videos and I was like, I wonder what my hair would be like if I tried that again. Now that it's like shorter, I don't know. You know, it's like when you color your hair and you're like, now I need to do everything that I've done before. We're just gonna make this tiny little thing a curl on its own. Yep, probably part of my baby hairs, but too long. Okay, I am gonna go, first I'm gonna like eat a little bit because I haven't had breakfast. Then I'm gonna sit under my hooded dryer. Actually, I'll probably sit under my hooded dryer first because I hate doing that and I just want to get it over with. But I'll be back. It usually takes me about 20-ish minutes to dry, and so I'll let you know how long it takes for me to dry. But as I'm sitting under my hooded dryer, I like move my hair around, so I'll put most of it up front so it can get like, you know, the back, and I don't use a diffuser. I will only use a diffuser when I travel and it's convenient to pack it because I can't pack a hooded dryer, and since I have a hooded dryer, I'm going to use it because let me tell you what, I don't have the energy to only dry one part of my head. I need it all to be drying at the same time. You know, do you feel me on that? So I'll link my hooded dryer below, but yeah, I'm gonna go sit under the dryer. BRB. All right, friends, it's been about 20 minutes and I'm dry and I'm crunchy. So we're gonna scrunch the crunch out. I also let my hair kind of cool off after I blow dry because I don't know, it just feels like it helps it lock it in. I'm all about things being locked in. Did you get it, Rox? So what I'm gonna do, you can hear it, is I'm gonna take an oldie but a goodie, Jane Carter solution, I feel like I said that weird, Nourish and Shine. This is their restorative butter. I don't have any left, and I don't even use a lot to begin with, so I just use this. I don't even scrunch all of the crunch out, just that sort of first layer that makes it hard to not style. A little bit more and we'll do the other side. If it were in the PM hours, I would actually put my hair in 2 braids and I would stretch my hair out to go to sleep, but because it's not, I'll have to do that later tonight. But when I do that, I actually take hair from the top up here and move it this way, hair from the bottom over here and move it this way, so that I don't create this part down the center of my head that's like visible even if I wear my hair down. My ears are red because I'm like overheating from being under the dryer. And that is pretty much it. So this is day 1, and you could probably see why I don't wear my hair down on day 1 because it looks like I have a jerry curl. But before I put it up, this is what my hair looks like. I get worried about the blunt cut every now and then just because you can tell when there's a hair out of place, but that's sort of what my hair was like anyway. So when it's all full of life on day 2 and day 3, it doesn't really matter what hair is out of place because they've all been sort of stretched to full capacity. So it's actually a few days later. And my hair has been up in a bun for days. So if it's looking a little not so cute, then that's probably why. I also have a curl somewhere that's like just a little stretched more than the rest. I think it might be this one. She's got a mind of her own. Let me know in the comments below if you've been wanting to cut your hair recently, if you've been getting the itch. I know it's summertime, and I feel like summertime is when we normally get that itch. I personally have had the itch for 3 years, and it took me 1 year to finally scratch it. If you're interested in hair, candle, and business videos, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you felt like you liked it. It helps me really see what you guys like and what you don't like. And I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, and I love you, even if you don't love me back, because there's power in that. Bye, guys.